We
I
love hip
wanted to
hop.
show you all video, but I won't. Okay. There's a video, and I'll show you what the video looks like, but I won't show you the actual video because I'm not trying to have no problems with Star, aka Troy Terrain. But Point and Shoot to put out a video. Now that we're on No Jumper, before we move off of the West Coast stuff, right? Let me go to my history. If the video's still there, the video might be gone. And if it is, I think I might have downloaded it. Hold on, let this load up. Let's go to yesterday. It's probably gone. Let's go to Point and Shoot's channel, see if he still has it up. Point and Shoot. Because Point and Shoot has been kind of... Y'all know who Point and Shoot is. Okay, here it is. 3 hours. I'm suing Troy Terrain for false copyright strikes. Oh, there's a new one. We got content. We got the content. So just to give you guys a little bit of information on this right here, because he got rid of the other video. This is only a 3-hour-old video. And the reason that you're not seeing a lot of Point and Shoot videos is because he's been beefing with Star. He has a video saying that Star has been on him, giving him mad copyright strikes. And every time that he shows his face on the screen, he sends them a copyright strike. All right, let me see if I could pull up the video. You guys might not be able to hear it if I pull up the video here. But yeah, he deleted the video, and he said he was going to delete the video because even Star's image, and I have the image on the screen, so I need to take that off the screen because I fuck with Star. But Star doesn't even want his image being put on the screen of anything. He doesn't want his name being mixed up with anything. And I ain't even going to go against Star. Even if he's not right when it comes to some of these copyright strikes that he's been filing, I ain't going to be the one who goes against him. And here's the reason why. But I have a reason why. But I'll pull it up in a second. I'll let you guys know in a second. Let's see if I could find a video here. Because I had to download it because I knew when he said, yo, Star's probably even going to copyright this video here.
I want to talk to you guys about why I've been away for so long.
Can you guys hear the audio?
And why I have not been publishing videos lately. So this is what's been going on. So I've got this weirdo guy named Troy Terrain, and he is another YouTuber. He does the Star Report. He does a bullshit gossip channel that no one should watch. And so this guy has been sending me copyright strikes. And
let me know one in the chat if you can hear the audio. Okay, good. Now, let me put this back up on the screen. I'm delving into deep territories here, but don't worry. I'm going to come out on the right side of history with this. So he's been hitting this guy with crazy copyright strikes, saying that I don't care what it is. He mentioned Star at the end of one of his videos that he did on Flacco. And apparently, No Jumper has also been hitting him with copyright strikes and Flacco, right? Because they do not like this guy's commentary that he's been doing on his channel. I'm entertained, but I also can understand why people would be kind of peeved, right? But let me just play a little bit more. I'm taking a lot of risks playing this. One second. Let's continue.
Legal proceedings of all different kinds trying to shut me up, and he's gone too far. And I can't wait to show you this. You guys are all going to be completely sickened, I think, by this.
I gotta not have this face on the screen.
How crazy this guy is. He sent me.
Let me go forward a little bit, because Lord,
investigator that I am, and it turns me into a sort of someone who just wants to check out and just go do other things. If that makes sense. And so I do want to just give you guys the full story of what's been going on with my channel, with the Jala.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
The New Hampshirean cuck, the whole story. We're going to go over this because I feel like I owe it to you guys. And this video will probably, I'm 99% sure this video is going to get stricken down by.
This is why we're watching it from my hard drive, because I knew it was, from when he said it, I was like, you know what? Download this shit.
Troy Terrain. I think that he's going to send me a copyright strike for this, and this will only be up for like a day. So please watch the whole video, hit like, hit subscribe, please leave a comment. I want this video to do very well because it's going to be immediately taken down probably. So let's just go to this first clip. This is the beginning of this story. This was December of 2024.
So this is all the No Jumper stuff. I can play this and keep this on the screen, hopefully. No jump. Okay.
When I woke up in the morning and saw that I had received 2 copyright strikes, one from Jala, one from the cuck. And so this later on turned out to be an orchestrated attack by Jala and No Jumper to get my personal information. This is what they did. And Jala admitted to this in a video that he later took down because of.
Oh, let me ask you guys a question, because like I feel like I'm getting into this whole lore over here. Do you guys watch Point and Shoot? 1 in the chat if you watch Point and Shoot, 2 in the chat if you don't even know what this channel is, if you've never heard of it. Because I'll give you guys, for the people who've never heard of it, and let me know in the comments. It's like a No Jumper hate reaction channel. If you just to, I don't know, give you an elevator explanation. They make videos on whatever was happening when No Jumper was really hot and the hosts are having all different types of drama and shit like that. That's when he was flourishing the most. But he'll do videos on different things that happen over there at No Jumper and get like more views than the No Jumper videos themselves. Okay, his channel's popping, and he's funny as hell. Okay, but those videos, like he's funny in a mean way if you're the person on the receiving end. So when he starts to get to the roasting, and like you could hear, he's not even calling Adam 22 Adam. He calls him the C-Uck, okay? Or he calls him the 16. Like, if I'm the parties involved, I don't know if I'll be mad to the point where I'm going to try to send him a copyright strike, because fair use is fair use, right? But these guys get cheesed because he just roasts them crazy and gets mad views. And I'll put in defense for the homie Flacco. Flacco felt that his name was slandered. This guy made a lot of videos on him, said he was very obsessive, saying that, you know, he was into the youth, to the kids and all that, saying wild shit. Okay, so I could understand how vexed Flacco was when it came to this guy's videos.
Backlash.
My plan was file the copyright strikes, have him respond back, and have him give his full name, his full identity, under punishment of perjury. So because of those strikes, I now know what his full name is.
Quick side mission. It's a good side mission, trust me.
My goal isn't a copyright strike. My goal is something much larger, and this is just the first step. Getting your identity by forcing you out of your rabbit hole with this copyright strike.
So what happened was Jala and No Jumper got together and colluded and conspired against me and sent me copyright strikes on the same day. I got 2 copyright strikes in one day from 2 different people. And that's because Jala didn't want to send my channel 2 strikes on his own. He needed help so that he could claim he only gave me 1 strike in case he got in trouble for it later. So he got his, and I can't prove any of this, but I think he got help from No Jumper, and they conspired and they were like, well, I'll send him 1, you send him 1, and then he'll have 2, and then he'll have to give you his name and his address and his phone number and everything else. And Jala gloated about this and admitted later on that this was all he wanted to do, was just use copyright strikes to get my info to harass me with it.
And they go to his house almost every week planning some shit, right? I've said, listen, I'm not going to be, listen.
I got to ask you guys, all right? Another poll we're going to do, right? I have a poll that's going on right now. Or do I? I think I do. Oh, I have is Adam over No Jumper. I don't remember what I want to ask you guys.
What do you mean they go to his house every week?
Oh, he's not lying, bro.
I'll get back to it.
And they're planning some shit for him. They're about to, you feel me? So I said, listen, bro, I'm not going to be a part of this. Y'all do your thing, right? I was trying to warn a nigga. You feel me? Right? As you see, am I lying?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Wait.
I mean, no, you're not lying. I see.
I'm not taking it the full way. I'm good enough by just having his name, his address, his number. I'm good enough with just identifying who this person is. So hence, if they make lies about me and like in the future, I now have your information, and we can handle it the right way.
Right.
So I asked in a poll first, do you watch point and shoot? And two, because of the type of videos, like if you are a watcher of point and shoot, now I'm going to ask you guys in the chat over here. Because of the type of videos that point and shoot makes, the videos that are like, I guess, for lack of a better term, slanderous against the parties involved. It's constant roasting, it's constantly dissing the parties involved. Are they doing him wrong for this? Like, are they doing point and shoot wrong for the way that they're hitting with these copyright strikes? Okay. One in the chat if they're wrong for what they're doing to point and shoot. Two in the chat if it's okay. It's all fair game. You diss me on your videos, I'm a copyright you. Okay. I know Deleted had this issue, right? And I said Deleted. Deleted Villain, my bad. Deleted Villain had that same issue with Rory and Maul when he was calling Maul Drake's Hot Pocket in his videos. And then he got a strike from the Rory and Maul podcast for one of his videos. He had to take the video down. Okay. So one in the chat if they're doing point and shoot wrong for these videos, or two in the chat if it's like, nah, bro, you diss me, I'm coming for your channel. I've seen a lot of ones, only a couple of twos. All right, y'all vindictive. All right, diss them, diss these two that pop up in the chat over here. Your channel's getting nuked. All right, copyright strikes coming expeditiously. Let's continue.
So he openly admits to using the copyright strike system on YouTube as a means to harass, as a means to obtain people's information, to intimidate them with it. And this is supposed to be like directly against the rules on YouTube. So he's openly admitting to this act of fraud, and it's just really alarming that YouTube allows this type of thing, right? People are probably wondering, like, why didn't he get in trouble for that? Well, it's because he filed a CCB case on me, which is like a stupid ass website, a government website where you can sue people for $40 and you can just type in whatever the hell you want. It's like a self-service. There's no lawyers. It's just you fill out a form. And that's what Jala did.
That's his name, Winters. I think David Winters
Did to prove to YouTube that he sent the copyright strike in good faith. He's like, look, I'm actually suing him. And so at that point,
these guys are suing this guy.
Upon receiving that, they're legally required to keep the video down pending the outcome of the lawsuit. So this was Jala's way of proving to YouTube that he needed my personal information for this fight.
Now, listen, this is all his allegations here. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm not putting star space on the screen. But this is what's going on with Homie over here. Okay, and he's saying also that Star has been on his head top. There's this new video that's on his channel right now, and it's gonna probably get taken down just now too. But I will say this when it comes to this whole situation and point and shoot, and maybe where he might need to switch up a couple of things. This is just my advice. I'm not even going to pull up the video on his channel because it has Star's face on the thumbnail. And even if Star is being unreasonable with the reasons why he's copyright striking, like he's not striking you within the YouTube rules and terms and conditions. And you guys can fight it out as far as whatever happens with those proceedings, because Point and Shoot is fighting back. He has lawyers he's mentioned in his videos, and you guys can go to his channel, go check the videos out. But I will say this: if your videos are 95% about dissing people, bringing people down as far as their personality and likeness on their respective channels, you got to expect what's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Star, he might be being unreasonable, but I'm not going to go against Star and diss Star. And I'll tell you why. Because he's helped a lot of people. There's a lot of people who's been able to go onto his channel, do a phone call, and get some extra love. Doesn't mean that you could take the phone call and clip it and go put it on your channel. Star don't fuck around. He don't play that shit. But in the time that you're on the call, you're in front of his, 2,000, 3,000 people who are watching him live, maybe sometimes 80, 100,000 people who watch the replay. And he allows people to use his audience. Okay. All his videos that he puts up when he does his live streams, they're not all about let's diss this person. Don't get it twisted. Star loves to kick people's back in. For the people who are in the chat who know about Star, and there's some people who came here from Star's channel because he does promotion, because he'll be like, you know what? Oh, let me big up this person. Okay, so he does a lot of giving back, showing love. So he'll get a pass for things that are outside the guidelines, even though it's like, yeah, it might be wrong. But guess what? I'm not going to go against him because he's helped me. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not through content or not from behind the scenes, which he's helped me behind the scenes, he's helped in front of the scenes with his content. He's exposed different things so that people can get help. He's done a lot of content where it's not just to kick somebody's back in, it's to expose something so that we can actually make some changes in society. So when you have that kind of a balance, even though Star has his share of fuckery and bullshit, but when your balance is giving instead of always dissing and hating, you're going to get way more blighs than on your channel where 99% of the videos are this is why Adam22 looks stupid. This is why Star looks stupid. This is why Poetic Flacco looks stupid. And then he'll move around to other like smaller characters in the No Jumper universe. This is why Brandon looks stupid. If it's always negative, nobody's going to help you when it's time to, when shit is sinking. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be harder to have friends that are going to be able to help you in your cause because they're going to look at your shit and be like, all you do is diss niggas. Of course this is happening to you, even if it's wrong, even if it's be outside of the fair use guidelines that you guys are suing him. So what? I'm not telling you how to make your videos, okay, because it works. I'm entertained, but I also do a lot of giving back. You know what I'm saying? I love to kick somebody's back in, but I also love to big somebody up too. So take that as what you will. Use that as food for thought if it is. If not, if I'm stupid, you know what I'm saying? I might get a video made. Oh, this dumb Canadian guy thought he can give me some advice. I don't know. I think it's sound advice, bro. Hold on. Alden says, I disagree with your logic. It's satire. That's the reason the First Amendment was created. Yes, and I get it. And he should win. And I agree. He should win his lawsuits. And I think he will win his lawsuits. But I'm saying about the energy that he's receiving. He can't be surprised when people are trying to take him down if 99% of the content that you make, even though it's in satire, is to diss somebody. You know what I'm saying? You might not care about making any friends, but you're definitely not going to have any friends that are going to hold you down when something like this happens. You know what I'm saying? Where in turn, like Adam22, who's, no matter what people say about him, has given people, a lot of people, jobs. So those people are not going to go against him. He's put money in their pockets. It's just something to think about. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.